All right, so I know some of y'all may think this is a little bit of deja vu, but it's not, man. Yes, we are talking about the Latercase from Unbox Therapy for the second time. All right, this is a second opinion. This is a second review, if you want to call it that. Now, I'm pretty sure you're like, well, why are you doing this all over again? You've probably never done a second case review on a channel. Yes, but this is what happened, man. So after, I did a video about 2 weeks ago with the Latercase for the iPhone 13 Pro. And, when I took it off of the case, and let's just go ahead and pop it on so you can see everything that I'm talking about. When I took it off the case, I snapped it right there. And you know what? This is no fault to the Latercase itself, all right? Some of you were just bashing it in the comments, just, oh, that case is trash, blah, 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 blah. We're going to address all this in this video, all right? So the reason why that crack is because I removed it, I took it off like this. That is putting a lot of stress on that area right there. The proper way to remove it is if you pop it off and then you pull it off like that, not putting a bunch of stress on that area. All right. So that was the first thing that went wrong with that video. This is a super thin case. I never really reviewed this side of thin cases. Now I know a lot of you may think I'm talking about the Pataka Mag Easy. We're going to clear all of that up as well, because a lot of you are incorrect when you're trying to compare these cases with other cases. So that was the first thing. When I take it off, yes, I did crack the case right here. All right, I did do that. Now, another defect was this corner right here came off entirely way too easy. All right, this is my first Latercase. This is the second one here. This is my new one. This came off way too easy. So I was getting on the case and I said, you know what, for $45, you can't be having that in a case coming off too easy. And just the sides, there was a snug fit on the rest of them, but that came off easy and that snapped. All right, so here we are with this video. Lou actually from Unbox Therapy, and also one of his other peers reached out to me, I think one of his co-workers, when it comes to the Latercase, and they were like, yo, you had a defect in that video. We checked out your video. You had a defect. We want to take care of you. We want to send another one out to you. So I said, you know what? Cool. Go ahead and get it over to me. I'll do an updated video. I'll make sure it fits all correctly, and we'll be good to go. Unbox Therapy himself wrote me, which is absolutely crazy. I said crazy. I was going to say incredible and crazy at the same time. He acknowledged me. He acknowledged what I did for the channel. He gave me my props on just being in this space and kind of being knowledgeable in the case game. So he was like, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to get it rushed out, shipped, delivered to you. Let me know if you have any issues. Once I got it in, I snapped it on. And that's why I'm making an updated video, because honestly, there isn't anything wrong with the case. It fits good. Everything is amazing. So let's go ahead and take this one off, the one that I did snap during the installation. All right, so let's get the new one up here. This is the fresh Latercase. It was delivered about last week, but I'm just now getting around to it. So everything is the same. Nothing much different when it comes to this Latercase. This is going to be the Cyber Edition for the iPhone 13 Pro. All right, so let's go ahead and snap it on. Nothing new, and let's pop it on. That right there alone, that snap sounded much more confident than the last version I did. That just sounded absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and go through it. We're not going to do the entire case review. So as you can hear, that has a nice snap there. Can't even get this one off. All right, let's go to this corner. Can't get that corner off super easy. And this is the corner that was giving me that trouble. Before, I could just flip it and that would come off. Now I have to really put some force in it, and it has a nice little snap when it is connected. Now that fit is light years better than the old one. All right, so in the correct way to get this case off is you pry it from both sides and then take it off, so you're not putting a bunch of stress bending it, putting a lot of stress in that area. So a lot of you, oh, the case is trash, you shouldn't be talking about the case, don't do another video. Look, let me tell you something. Let's do a comparison. Let's go ahead and tell you what it is in comparison to what's out there. So we're not really going to go through the whole case itself. You guys know everything about the Latercase as well. You already know the top, your sides. Everything like this is going to be open. You already know when it comes to MagSafe, you can still kind of use your MagSafe accessories with it. Here is my Anchor battery pack. As you can see, it isn't coming off, and that is with No MagSafe magnets built into the case, but we're just talking about MagSafe through the phone magnets itself. So it does work with that part. Dropping it on regular MagSafe, and this is for everybody who may have not seen the first video. Dropping it on regular MagSafe, that works fine. I think it definitely has a sturdy enough connection to call it MagSafe. And then when we're talking about the actual grip and the texture of the phone case, I mean, it feels great. You know what I mean? That's the thing about it. These carbon fiber weave, aramid fiber weave cases do feel amazing when we are talking about gripping the case. And the signature thing about the Cyber Edition, especially when it comes to the Latercase, is the camera protection that you get. No, it isn't required, but the thing about it is a lot of these cases have just enough lip to cover it, but this is just giving you that extra range of protection if you want a little bit more protection. I always say there is nothing wrong with more protection. All right. So here is what my beef is when everybody speaks about the Latercase. All right. So you have your Latercase here. All right. Let's just call it for what it is. Everybody out there wants to compare the Latercase to the Mag Easy from Pitaka. All right. If you guys don't know this case, you already know it's a little bit more rigid. All right. Definitely a little bit more stiff, has your magnets, and just is known in the space when it comes to the super thin case. Everybody wants to compare this one to, everybody always wants to say, oh, this is a knockoff, everything. All right. This is where you're 100,000% wrong, and people don't even realize it. So those are the two cases, Latercase, Pitaka Mag Easy. This is the case that everybody should be comparing the Latercase to. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this off. Let's go ahead and pop this case off. I'm gonna put the phone over here and put the Mag Easy over there because that case doesn't matter anymore. This is the case everybody should be comparing the Latercase to. All right, Latercase, this is the Pitaka Air case. All right, this is the same equivalent. These are basically almost the same exact weight. This is what it should be compared against. No MagSafe, no MagSafe. Same feather-like material, same feather-like material. Here is where the differences come in place. This has that camera protection. This one doesn't. This is $60. The Latercase is $45. So where is the trash in that whole thing that I just said? All right. Like I said, people need to understand your case game, and you have to know the cases to actually be able to compare and talk trash about a case when you don't even know which one to compare it to. The Mag Easy, this is in a league of its own. It may seem like the same thing, but this one has MagSafe magnets. This is built a little more rigid. This doesn't compare to the Latercase. Stop comparing it to the Pitaka Mag Easy case. This is where you compare these cases. And if, in my opinion, if you're going for the straight, super slim, minimalistic protection, I'm going with the Latercase over this Pitaka Air case because of three things. You can feel the texture. This is a little bit more grippy when it comes to the Pitaka case. You get camera protection, where in the Pitaka you get a lip that protects the camera, but this is just giving you more protection. Let's just be real. And the price point, $45, $60. Yes, you can get this easier on Amazon Prime, quicker, whatever you may call it. But when this is in stock, the Latercase does ship quickly as well. So this is the comparison a lot of people should be comparing these two. It is not a comparing it to the Mag Easy. This is a separate case. This is something different. So all that aside, taking a look at the new Latercase that Lou and the fam sent out to me, this is actually perfect. There is nothing wrong with this case. The fit of it is good. As long as you know what the case doesn't have, then it's totally fine. Some people don't need protection that goes all around the phone. Some people like this minimalistic protection. Honestly, I could run this because I'm sitting at home all day in my office, working from home in a carpeted area. I don't necessarily need to have a phone that has super duper heavy duty protection. I could probably run this and be 100% fine, but I just personally choose to run something with a little bit more protection. But as long as you know the shortcomings when it comes to these thin type cases, then you definitely should be good to go. When it comes to the Latercase, when it came to the first video for $45 with that fit that I had on the original Latercase, I couldn't recommend it. And everybody was talking about how easy it snapped. That was my fault, not the case's fault. I'm pretty sure I can do the same exact thing to this case because these both cases been the exact same. They all been the exact same. So there's no difference in the Latercase. All right. So stop talking like it's, and I don't think I'm trying to do this because I'm trying to suck up the loot. No, I'm just being honest for what it is. This is what it is when it comes to this case. So in the beginning, I couldn't recommend this case for $45, but now with this one that fits 10 times, 100 times better than the original. I definitely can recommend this for 45 bucks for someone who wants that very thin minimalist protection. All right, so there we go, man. That's just the updated review of the Latercase from Unbox Therapy, man. Solid case, super thin protection. As long as you know what you're going to get, I think you will be completely fine with this case here. So you already know what it is, man. Go pick yourself up one down at the link below. There is no affiliate. I don't get any money if you go purchase one, man. Just go out there and get one if you are rocking with the thinness. And if you want to support a creator, you know what I mean? Supporting creators is the biggest thing when it comes to this, man. A lot of people give them a lot of slack when it comes for it, but I mean, that's just it's what it is when it comes to the territory, man. You go make a case and sell it on the market and find your own design and see how easy it is. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Technically T, you do all the YouTube things, but make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of these future videos that we got coming for accessories like the iPhone 13 Pro and the S22 and the iPhone 14, whatever the future devices is out there on the horizon. But everyone stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.